Welcome to my quarantine.
Comes out. Set it on, set it down. Here it comes out. This could get repetitious. Set it on, shove it forward, here it comes out. And there's something about silicon in tanks. Acetic acid.
Yummy.
What's the other name for acetic acid?
The other name for acetic acid?
Yeah, the common name.
What is it?
Vinegar.
I was gonna say that.
Did you know that vinegar can be made out of vegetables or from petroleum oil? And they don't have to tell you.
Really?
Chemically, they're exactly the same.
Oh god.
Well, petroleum oil is made out of rotten vegetables. Mostly algae. See, the algae grows in the ocean, dies, falls to the bottom of the ocean, forms huge layers, then dirt and mud and sediments fill on top of them, and X number of millions of years later, you got oil. What percentage of the oil is wasted? Just naturally leaking out of the ground.
Yeah.
Over 95%. We only have access to 5% of the oil because unless you get a good solid cap rock, the oil just seeps out. See, my younger brother's an engineer in the oil patch.
Cool.
So, I had this company, they were selling small penny stocks. Gordon Daly Grenadier. If you Google them, you'll find out that they eventually got busted.
What happened?
Well, what they would do is they'd buy stocks in a company for like $10,000, whatever. And then they have all these people on the phones, and they'd phone people. And they'd say, yeah, we have this new stock. We just got it. We have high hopes for it. And you can buy in on the ground floor. They're a nickel a share.
Okay.
And you got to buy like $1,000 or $1,500 worth.
Right.
Okay? And then a week later, they'd phone other people up and they'd say, we got this new stock. It's traded on the Alberta Stock Exchange. Last week, it was trading for 5 cents a share. It's already 10 cents a share. How did they know it was 10 cents a share? Because that's what they were selling it for. Then the next week, they'd phone up some other people. It was 10 cents a share last week, 5 the week before. It's 15 cents a share now. Okay, sounds good. This stock's going up. Who knows where it's going to go? And then they keep selling until they had all of their shares sold. The last ones, of course, were the ones they made the most money on. But people would buy their shares. They'd check them on the Alberta Stock Exchange every day. Oh, wow, they're going up, I'm getting rich. But when you went to sell your shares, if they had stopped selling, they didn't want to buy your shares.
Right.
And since nobody else was selling them, you had no market for them.
Right.
Well, one of their salespeople called me up one day. And he said, Mr. Hayden, we got this incredible share. And it's this new technology. It's a blowout preventer. They're going to make all the oil wells have blowout preventers by such and such a time. And this was, of course, before the Gulf, so who knew much about blowout preventers? Except I phoned my little brother. And he says, we've had blowout preventers since the 60s. Or sometime before then, because, you see those movies where the oil is a gusher and the guys are all dancing around in the oil and it's falling from them like rain?
Yeah.
Did you know that's entirely fiction? Do you know what temperature the oil is when it comes out of the ground? For every 1,000 feet down, the temperature goes up. They'd
like
be
boiling?
having third-degree burns. Yeah. So anyhow, blowout preventers had been legislated since the 60s or earlier. And so the company guy calls me back, and I'm playing along now. And he's like, so you want to buy some? And I said, well, I think when I'm in there next time talking to Tom, who was the president, I'll just ask him about it. And he's like, what? How do you know Tom? He says, remember the fish tank in your lobby and the fish tank in Tom's office? That's me. Oh, okay. Have a nice day, sir. He lost all hope. He thought he was actually going to sell me something there for a while. Okay. So, we got that all done. So now you take your thumb, do a nice bead. And then, because I don't hate this man, I am going to put silicone on the part here, because otherwise he's going to run his finger across here and slice little tiny slices off. And they hurt like some bitch. You know why I know?
Why?
Did it. Just got to put a little bead on each one of the joins. And there you go. Alright, so siliconing on another bow front. I don't know what episode this is, but there's been many. Okay, bye-bye.